people come to South Florida, and I have friends traveling here, or, family, whatever, they're like, I want to see something that's representative of Florida cuisine. In my
Yeah.
opinion, Jeff, and I think you agree, there's a few places, but really a place that really epitomizes that is you got to be fresh seafood. And this place is the Whale's Rib, Deerfield Beach on A1A,
Ooh,
right across the street from
yes,
Deerfield
very
Beach Pier.
good.
You walk in, the ambiance it's rustic. It's the faded wood. There's pictures on the wall of local guys who've caught marlin and dolphin and mahi, so forth. And it's iconic bar. It's been there for like 40 years. It's always fresh fish. It's reasonably priced, and the ambiance is fun. You can go there with flip flops and stuff, right, Jeff?
Yeah, yeah. Without a doubt, it's that classic, Florida feel. You feel like you're on a vacation.
Sure.
It could be either in Fort Lauderdale or Key West. That's the type of
Yeah.
place it is. Very,
Yeah.
very iconic.
And if you are local, you've not been to Whale's Rib. It's right next to Flanagan's in Deerfield Beach, and actually, ironically, the founders of Whale's Rib about 10 years ago sold it to Flanagan's. So Flanagan's owns and still runs. It's very similar to a Flanagan's, but better,
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion. It's more seafood.
And it's better. It has better seafood
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
options. And there's a
Absolutely.
basic thing on there that we'll talk about.
Yeah, and you're not gonna break the bank. So the last time we went there, Cam and I went there. We had some family in town from Orlando area. We wanted to take them down by the beach. It was like 3 in the afternoon on a Friday, and we went there. We had first off, we order like a basket of they call the whale chips or whale fries. It's potatoes, fresh potato chips. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
have the spinner thing. They fry them. They come out with this whale juice. It's like a honey mustard sauce. It's great. And Cammy and I ordered a stuffed dolphin. It was $25 for an entree. It was huge. It was like this big.
Yeah.
We shared it, and it was spectacular. The side items were great. Our friends had stuffed shrimp that day, and fresh wahoo was a fresh fish. They loved it, and it was spectacular. And when they stuff their shrimp, they stuff it with Ritz cracker actually. But the food's great there, and I always talk about three things, Jeff: ambiance, service, and food. And I got to tell you, the ambiance there was cool. Food's great and fresh, but the service was spectacular. This girl who waited on us, her name was Delilah. She greeted us with a smile. She explained the specials, and she was a lovely person. So they hit it out of the park, grand slam on
She
all
probably
three.
worked there a long time. She probably got a lot of pride in her job, and it's a
Yeah.
fun place to work. I would assume.
Yeah, you're right. But you've been there. I mean,
I love it. I'm just listening to you speak. I want to jump in myself. That's how much I love that place.
yeah, yeah.
It's
So it's like when
fantastic.
you go. Well, what do you like when you go there?
Well, just to kind of like when you walk in, it's that you get that really cool vibe. I love they have like old wood, like you're on
Right.
a boat, for like some of the paneling and so forth. And I'm a bar guy, so I love the bar. It's small, it's dark. I go to the bar. My favorite thing is the rock shrimp there. And,
Nice.
they're like little lobsters.
Sure.
Amazing. And like I said, you said, the chips with the whale's juice or whale sauce. And then I always get the mahi sandwich there. I get a blackened. It's
Yep.
simple,
Yep.
good. I get a beer.
Yeah, they got great beers on top. They got a full bar. This place was noted. It really got some national notoriety. All the locals knew about it for years. I lived in Deerfield Beach for a number of years.
Yeah.
It was featured on Guy Fieri's Diners.
Diners and drive-ins.
Ah,
That's how I found out about it. When he did that video, I couldn't believe. He's like, I'm in Deerfield, and I'm like, I've never been here. And
Yeah.
I think that video, it's got to have been over 20 years ago that came out. So
Yeah,
it was one. It was one of his first year. It was either his second season or
Okay.
third season. I
Yeah.
think so. But
Yeah.
unreal. I agree 100%. What a
No,
place,
that place is awesome, and it's a lot of locals know that like it was owned by the same family for years. Like I said, the guy sold it like 10 years ago. And another side story in this, believe it or not, actually, back in 2005, I think, a group of servers, I think like 10 of them had pulled their tips together, put some money, they bought a lottery ticket, and they all won. They won like, I don't know, $8 million or something.
Wow.
So they lost like 6 or 7 servers because they all hit the lottery.
For the lot. Good for them.
Yeah, I don't know if that's why the guy sold it, but anyway, that's a local story. But no, that place is cool. Parking is kind of tight over there, but if you go there, they have valet. They'll park it for you. They've got, like I said, full bar. Ambiance is fun. Service is great, and you'll have a fantastic meal, Jeff. Right, without breaking the bank.
Yes, yeah. Food's great, the ambiance and great value.
Yeah.
And yeah, the parking stresses me out a little bit. But guess what? If you can't even get in the valley, there's a big parking garage,
Yeah.
like a half a block down. So you're all
Well,
good. Great
anything in
place.
South Florida, yeah, anything in South Florida, the beach, you got to be a little creative to find a spot. So it's all
Yeah,
good. So,
yeah.
so great, great episode today. Make sure you like it, subscribe it, send it to 5 of your friends. Check out our earlier episodes.